On July 26, 2025, in a zoo in Japan, a tiny baby monkey was born. But just days later, something unexpected happened. His mother abandoned him. What happened next would make millions of people around the world fall in love with him. His name was Punch. Punch is a Japanese Macaque born at the Ichiwaka. Why do I keep saying Ichiwaka? Ichikawa City Zoological and Botanical Gardens in Japan. But unlike most baby monkeys, Punch didn't have a mother. His mother rejected him shortly after birth, leaving the tiny infant alone. Now, the reason why, I'm not too sure, but some possible reasons experts suggest is that she was a first-time mother, the exhaustion from summer heat, or the stress of health issues. But the point being, without a mother, survival is difficult. For a newborn baby, that can be dangerous. Babies rely on the mothers for warmth, comfort, and protection. So the zoo staff had to step in. Zookeepers began hand-raising him. He was fed milk with the bottle, staff provided 24-hour care. One of the main things is Punch had no physical comfort, the way baby monkeys normally cling to their mothers. To help him cope with that, zookeepers tried giving him comfort like blankets, towels, soft toys. But Punch chose one specific toy, a large orangutan plush toy. Now why? Well, a zookeeper explained it had long arms and long legs that Punch could grab onto. It looked like another monkey. Punch began treating the toy like a surrogate mother. He would hug it, sleep with it, drag it around the enclosure, and cling onto it for comfort. After a few months, Punch had to rejoin the other monkeys. The zookeepers introduced him to the zoo's Macaque troop on an area called Monkey Mountain, where there were around 60 Macaques living together. But this was difficult. Punch showed signs of anxiety, isolation, and trouble socializing. Since he didn't grow up with a mother, he missed the important social learning that other monkeys normally develop. Some monkeys ignored him, pushed him away, scolded him. A viral video even showed an adult monkey dragging him away during an interaction attempt. The zoo later clarified that this behavior was normal. Now I trust and believe the zookeepers. I do believe it's just normal behavior. But come on now, how can you look at this and just not feel sad? Now I tried searching up the name of this monkey who was bullying Punch, just to give him a friendly visit. And like I said before, the zoo did explain that this behavior was normal and not unusual aggression. Young Macaques normally learn social rules from their mother and family, but Punch didn't have that early training because he was abandoned. So when he joined the troop, other monkeys had to teach him the hierarchy and boundaries. It looks harsh to humans, but it's how Macaques societies work. To aid in his socialization and muscle growth, the zoo officials, like I said before, gave Punch an orangutan plushie from IKEA. Now when it became famous everywhere. It was in Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, news websites. They even came up with the hashtag hanging their Punch. They also began giving nicknames to the orangutan himself, Oran Mama or Oran Mother. Long queues began forming at the Ichikawa City Zoo. On February 17th, IKEA representatives visited the zoo and donated 33 stuffed toys to Punch. The sales of that plushie have heavily increased. You can buy your own orangutan monkey for just a small price of In early March, a Blackpink member, Lisa, visited Punch herself and posted an Instagram story of her own orangutan plushie from IKEA. Now, while Punch the Monkey has been going through moments of loneliness and moments of what it seems to be bullying, by late February 2026, he began playing with some other young monkeys. One adult monkey even accepted him and let him stay near him. The zoo reported that Punch was eating on his own, interacting with the troop, and was starting to gain confidence. By March 2026, something encouraging happened. Punch began relying less on the plushie and interacting more with real monkeys. The toy still appears sometimes, but Punch is slowly becoming part of the troop. Punch's story resonated with a lot of people because it reflects something human. It reflects loneliness, rejection, trying to belong. Seeing a tiny monkey hug a stuffed toy for comfort triggered a strong emotional reaction worldwide.
自分からコミュニケーション取りに行くっていうところがあるので、そういったところが他の猿と少しずつ仲良くなっていくきっかけになっているのかなと思って、あとはなんかパンチがメンタルが結構強いので、怒られたりしても一旦はオランウータンのぬいぐるみに逃げ込んだりはしますけど、割とすぐに立ち直って遊び出すので、そのパンチの気持ちの強さが胸に馴染んでいっているので、一番の要因なのかなと。